All right, y'all. We are entering the Young Thug YSL Rico trial, okay? Now, Lanita is concerned about day 83, day 79, day 83, 84, 85. Because those days right there are telling a story, okay? It's giving you a vibe about who these guys are, where were they at this time when it happened, and what was really said that we're not going to know, okay? So I want to start it out with day 83. The day 83, I want to start my day 85 with 83, okay? Because this is the barbershop where Donovan got shot, okay? Him, not only Donovan, but a couple guys. What the guy said, one of the witnesses said from the barbershop, make me think that he knows something. And he's not telling the truth. Really. He's saying something, but I think that the witness that we really need in this case is Lucius. YFN Lucius, because his name came up. He's in Atlanta. And they so quickly, immediately asked him out of jail so quick, y'all, because they knew that this trial was coming up, okay? They know we need Lucius, okay? We need him bad, okay? And he needs to be in this trial. So they need to subpoena his name came up. Birdman name came up. He needs to be in his trial also. But they keep messing with the little bitty witnesses. Okay, but listen to this. Okay, let's get into it, okay?
On your head where you see yourself. And would you put a square above the head where you see D? Okay. All right. Now publishing case exhibit 292 Yankee Alpha 3. Okay. I'm going to clear the screen. And do you see yourself again?
Not really in this.
Okay. Who else do you? Who else?
Oh yeah. I see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Put a circle above your head. Who else do you see in this picture?
D.
Where do you see D? Put a square above his head. And where do you see? Who else do you see, if anyone?
That's all that I know. Cause
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And Mr. Wise, I want to ask you, did that conclude your involvement with this matter here?
Yes, this rendering aid and make sure.
Yeah. All right. The state now passes the witness, Your Honor, to the defense for any subject cross-examination.
All right. Mr. Weinstein, anything? Mr. Matthews, anything? Ms. D. Williams? Ms. Westmoreland? Mr. Sharp?
Now, I want you to listen to the next witness, y'all.
Mr. Adams?
No, sir.
Mr. Weinstein, anything? I asked you twice, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Permanent or temporary excusal, sir?
Your Honor, we would permanently excuse Mr. Wise.
All right, Mr. Wise, thank you for your patience with us. I'm going to permanently excuse you to witness. You're free to go about your usual duties and what you've had planned. Just don't discuss testimony with anybody except the attorneys in this case, okay? Thank you for your patience with us. Thank you, sir.
Okay, check this witness out.
All right, State, call your next witness.
Your Honor, State calls Mr. Reginald Hendricks to stand.
Reginald Hendricks. Summon Mr. Hendricks, please. Mr. Hendricks, good afternoon, sir. Up here. Come on up. Sir, if you would please approach the witness stand, and once you get there, before you sit down, turn and face Deputy Ham to be sworn as a witness, sir.
Pay him some attention.
Yes, sir.
You may be seated. Scoot close to the microphone, please. Please state your first and last name and spelling of both for the record.
Reginald Hendrick.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hendricks. How you doing?
All right.
Can you tell the jury where you're from?
John Vaughn,
Uh,
Atlanta, Georgia.
okay. What part of Atlanta is it John Hope?
Castleberry.
Castleberry?
Yes.
What are some other neighborhoods around Castleberry?
Mechanicsville and Pittsburgh.
Okay. Now, what was the street that you grew up on?
Northside Drive.
Okay. Is there a McDaniel Street near Northside Drive?
Yes, sir.
Where did you go to school in that area?
I went to John Kerry. I went to Kennedy Middle School.
Okay. And do you have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
5.
Are you the oldest, youngest, or
The youngest.
youngest? Now, do you still live near that area today?
Yes, I'm close by.
Growing up in that area, did you get to know a lot of people that live in Castleberry near Northside Drive?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that area in terms of businesses and shops in that area?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar? Well, let me ask you this before that. Growing up, what did you do for a living?
I sold drugs.
Okay. What area or what part of the city did you sell drugs?
On McDaniel Street.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Yes.
What?
Now, about a drug dealer, I do anything for money. That's their hustle, okay? You don't know what Lucius YFN is. I hope I'm saying it right. YFN Lucius told him, but listen.
Part of McDaniel Street.
Right now by the Texaco.
Okay. Now, how often would you be out at that Texaco on McDaniel Street back then?
By 8 o'clock to around about 7 or 8 o'clock.
So, is that 8 in the morning till 7 or 8 at night?
Yes, sir.
How many days a week?
Probably about 5 or 6.
Being out there 5, 6 days a week, did you get to know other people who frequent that area?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have any convictions in the past 10 years?
Yes.
What do you have?
Criminal damage.
So property, a theft by taking, does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
Is that from 2023, does that sound correct?
Yes, sir.
And do you have a 2018 possession?
So we dealing right now with a man who got a habit, okay? He allegedly sold drugs to handle his habit. So I can give you some money to let you do what you need to do for me. Okay, I just want to tell y'all that.
And there was intent to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Now, how many years would you say that you sold drugs or spent time at Texaco?
About 10.
10. Orienting back to January 10th, 2015, was that a time that you frequented that area a lot?
Yes.
Did you ever know the owner of that Texaco gas station?
Yes, sir.
Remember his name?
Gary.
Did you ever know any of the barbershops near that Texaco?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to publish case exhibit that's already admitted as 90 Yankee. So, Mr. Hendricks, there's going to be a photograph that comes up on your immediate left. And you tell me if you recognize that location.
That McDaniel Street.
Is that the Texaco you were just discussing?
Yes, sir.
Now, what barbershops are nearby that Texaco?
Mr. George and Laura Barbershop.
And which barbershop did you go to in either of those?
Mr. George.
How long did you go to Mr. George's barbershop?
Okay, what I'm doing, I'm going to skip
Now,
this.
who's at home in this photograph on the screen, Mr. Hendricks?
Only it came from that way.
Okay. The same way that car is traveling?
Yeah, it came from that way.
And what stood out about the car you saw? I mean, in terms of what drew your attention to it?
It slow rolled across, and first thing, it creeping across. Like on boys, you watching boys, anybody seen boys in the hood, you know it's a drive-by.
Were you able to get out anything before?
I tried to get it out before I get ready to tell them drive-by. They was already out the one, out the T.
And when you say out the T, what do you mean by that?
At the sunroof.
What was the person out the sunroof doing?
He had a chopper with the mask over his face.
And did you see, what was that person that was with the chopper outside the sunroof doing? Were they looking around? What were they doing?
Like, basically, like they were looking for their man. You know, you ride by, they say on the shooter, you ride by looking like, where he at? You hit right here just to make the crowd move.
Y'all, listen to what this man saying. Listen to this witnesses. He is telling y'all what he think, what the shooter is thinking. How he know who and what the shooter was doing. That's why excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to bring this back up. I don't trust him. I don't trust his testimony. I don't trust nothing he's saying. How do he know all of this information about who he want to hit? Who in the crowd? Like he picking him. He got hit himself.
You went straight at your target.
Now, when that car got closer to where Peanut was standing, was there more or less shots?
All the shots.
And when you say a shot, what do you mean by that?
A Honda shot with a machine gun.
So he's saying that the shooter will only shoot at Donovan. But if the shooter were only shooting at Donovan, how all the rest of them get hit? Donovan not the only one got hit out there that day. He even got hit, and another guy got hit.
If you remember or recall, about how many shots did you hear from that machine gun?
Probably about 100.
You heard 100 shots.
After the shooting starts, what did you do? What did you get shot? Let me ask you that.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get shot?
In the back.
Do you still have a scar there today?
Yes, sir.
So he was shooting at everybody.
Did you realize that you got shot?
I didn't know I was shot at first.
What did you do immediately after the shooting?
I had laid, be honest, I had laid down that little tiger. I told him to play, don't move, play dead. You feel me? I had said him like, he gonna get back up and hop and try to run.
And
so you told little tigers.
That's Atlanta word, y'all. You feel me? You feel me? That's what they say.
Stay down.
Yeah.
Was he shot as well?
He got shot in the leg.
Now, I'm going to publish what's already been admitted as 15 Yankee. Mr. Hendricks, another photograph is going to come up. I'm going to clear this.
Thanks, man. We appreciate you.
It's going to pop right back up.
Let's see.
Do you see the area where Blue Tiger went to after the shooting in this photograph?
We were right up by the car here. We were right up in that area somewhere.
On the ground to the...
To the right, on my right.
Did you call out for any help?
Somebody was on the ground. Everybody was already at though.
Initially, did people realize that you and Tiger were back there?
Yeah. Eventually, yeah. It took a little minute, cause everybody was still, cause like when Nut got shot, I seen the blood spit up out his mouth and everything.
Now, I'm gonna go back to 14 Yankee Mr. Hendricks. There's gonna be another photograph that's gonna come up. Do you see what direction or where did Nut go after he was struck?
He was right at the barbershop. He was going in the barbershop. He was back and he's shooting, but he's going back. He's going to try to get in the barbershop.
To try to get the safety?
Right, try to get the safety.
Can you use this marker to draw a big circle to the area that Nut ran to after the shooting?
Right.
Did he ever make it inside the barbershop?
He showing he trying to open up, but somebody locked the door.
Now, did any medical personnel ever come out to treat you that night?
I went to Grady. Basically everybody met up at Grady. I seen when they rushed Nut to the hospital. I was awoke. I seen when they brought him through.
You were already at Grady?
Yeah. I seen when they were pushing him through.
And did you get there via an ambulance?
Yes, sir.
How long were you, or did you have to stay there sometime?
Yeah, I had stayed probably like a week.
Now, Mr.
Could it
Hendricks,
be
I'll
his
also
son?
go public what's already been admitted as 223 Yankee. Another photograph's going to pop up on that same screen. Do you recognize what that is, Mr. Hendricks?
Phone look like my phone.
It looks like your phone.
Yeah.
Did you lose your phone?
Yes.
I'm going to also show you what's already been admitted as
So you know they check your
216
phone, right?
Other photographs that come up. You recognize that phone?
I don't know whose phone that is.
Look like your phone, but it's not your
Now,
phone.
after you got out of the hospital, did you still hang out or frequent the Daniel area?
I think I had went on my baby mama house.
Baby mama. They need to keep him for a witness, but they gonna let him go, y'all.
So, Mr. Hendricks, after the shooting happened, did anyone else fire off any shots?
That other one shot. He shot about 3 or 4 times. Probably about 5 at the most. Tried to bag him up. But when he shot, that made them pull out though. That made them move.
Look, y'all, what make strange about me? He said it was like almost 100 shots, right? If they like that, how would Nut get a chance to shoot? If they shooting that Nut like, cause they got a machine gun, and he said he heard about 100 shots, how did Nut get a chance to shoot if he was that injured?
Yeah, when he started shooting back, they thought he probably wasn't gonna shoot back.
So, you're talking about after the shots in the.
Right. So when they got to shoot, Nut shooting too, but when he started shooting back, that what made him speed off.
After
It's
they
weird.
shot the automatic.
That's weird, y'all. That's weird. So if he get a chance to shoot like that, they wouldn't aim it at Donovan like the way he's saying it.
Mr. Hendricks,
Hold on. I'm going to hold the objection. Go ahead.
you can answer.
Objection. That's not a minute.
I sustain that one now.
Mr. Hendricks, did you testify about what a chopper was?
Yes.
Did you say it was a machine gun?
Yes.
I apologize. I said automatic weapon is after you heard the machine gun fire, you said about 100 rounds. Was it after that you're saying Donovan Thomas fired back?
Like when they shot, he started shooting too. That what made him speed off fast. So when they shoot, he had to shoot too, cause he don't have a gun on.
After
weird.
they shot at him.
Right. They shot first.
Hold on. Hold on. Ms. Westmoreland, what was the base for your objection? Mr. Sharp, asked and answered. Mr. Sharp, what's the base? Okay, both objections are overruled.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Hendricks. State passes with us.
All right, cross. Let's see, Mr. Weinstein, Mr. Matthews. All right, Ms. T. Williams, Ms. Westmoreland, Mr. Sharp.
He's not saying what I want y'all to was saying here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hendricks. My name is Max Sharp. Nice to meet you. Just want to make sure I understand. You saw the pictures of the parking lot that the state presented, correct?
Yes.
Okay, where Donovan Thomas's truck was. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you were out there for a period of time before any shooting occurred.
Yes.
Okay. And how long, to your recollection, were you out there with Donovan Thomas and other people
We was out there about an hour or two together.
in that parking lot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And during that hour or two, did anyone go into the barber shops, and did you go get your hair cut during that hour or two?
Yeah, it was about 20, 30 us out there waiting on a haircut that night.
Okay. To your recollection, that during that hour and two, did you go into either of the barber shops to get a haircut?
I ain't make it in there. I told you about 20, 30 folks out there waiting on the haircut. You got folks on the outside, then you got the barbershop packed in the inside too.
I understand. To your recollection, in that hour or two, did Donovan Thomas go into either barbershop to get his haircut?
I think, to be honest, I think he made it in there, but he just came back out and chilled.
Okay. When he came back out and chilled, how long after he came back out, to your words, chill, how much time passed before any shooting occurred?
For about 30 minutes.
Okay. So,
It probably wasn't even 30 minutes. Like, it was a call. Somebody was working the phone.
well, let me ask you this. When the shooting occurred, Mr. Thomas was not walking out either of the barbershops when the shooting occurred.
He was on the lot. He was on the lot. That's why I said it was a call. Somebody made a call.
Okay.
How you know?
Let me ask you this. You said, if I correct me if I misheard you. Once the shooting started, Mr. Thomas started shooting.
They shot first.
Okay. Now, when you say they shot first, you're talking about from a car?
Right.
Okay. That car, your recollection, your testimony, did that car stop in the road?
Like, when they first came from the railroad track, when they got right there by Mr. George, right there in the first little cut, it's an empty building right there. That Mr. George shot right there. We standing right there. They shot bow, bow, bow like a handgun. As soon as they got right there in front of that, they let all the all shots go.
So they was shooting somewhere else before they got to y'all. It's something about this man. You didn't say that at first. You said when they came, they were like, bow, 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 bow. Now you saying it like a machine gun. Now you saying they like bow, bow. That's why Mr. Shaw looking like that. Okay, come on.
Okay, but did the car stop?
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped about a second or two.
Okay.
Wait. The car stopped second or two? That's not what you said. You said the car when it drive by like the boys in the hood. And he like up and start shooting. Now, if the car stopped, that would have gave Donovan a chance to do what he had to do. But he didn't give him a chance to do what he had to do. So your testimony saying that he shot first, come on, either he got a machine gun or he got a handgun. Come on now.
So a second, probably about 20 seconds, then they let all the shots at me.
The car stopped, your testimony is the car stopped for 20 seconds and that would have been in front of the barbershop?
Not exactly like in the parking lot. That wasn't that well.
In between the two barbershops?
Right.
The car stopped for 20 seconds. Okay. And And Mr. Thomas, I understand that you're saying shots were already fired, but Mr. Thomas started.
That might be the one I'm talking about, y'all. That might be the witness I'm talking about who spoke to Lucius. I'm getting them mixed up. I think he the one said he know Lucius. I can't get them. I'm getting these names mixed up.
Just briefly, and I am going to approach the defense counsel with a copy of the same.
What exhibit? What are you going to mark it as, sir?
And just a brief indulgence. It would be State's Exhibit 323 Yankee Alpha 1.
One more time.
323 Yankee Alpha 1.
For identification. Okay.
Yes, sir, yeah.
All right.
And I do believe defense counsel was writing copy. And I am turning to page 18. And I'm the sounds of the firearms that you heard. Were you targeting any particular person that day?
No, not really.
Did you earlier say that you just wanted to get someone locked up?
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. Were you willing to lie to just get someone locked up?
Yeah, been my friend of mine. Yes, I will.
Were you as truthful as you could be during that time that you were interviewed by law enforcement to provide them with complete and accurate answers?
No, I wasn't.
What did you say to law enforcement on that day that you believed to be the truth?
I believe to be the truth. It was, when I explained it, when the guy was coming down, Mike Daniel. Yeah, when the guy was coming down, the whole truth is when the guy was coming down Mike Daniel Street, is the truth. He stopped right there by he came from the bar, came out the sunroof, he started firing, and he kept straight on down Mike Daniel. They hit it right on the North Side Drive. Before, like you said, as he made a right at the Texaco and went on the North Side. That's why it be the truth,
Okay. So now what he's saying is he ain't saying nothing about that car stopping. He said the truth is he just started shooting and then he turned right by that testicle. So that testicle should have caught him.
Descriptions that you provided of the front seat passenger the truth?
No.
Okay. Was the sounds of the firearms that you heard to be discharged the truth?
That's the truth.
Where you went to help Nut after he hit the ground, was that the truth?
That's the truth.
Was what Nut told you when he was when you went and put your arms around him the truth?
That's the truth.
When Rev came out of the barber shop, was that the truth?
That's the truth.
When you stopped to get up off of the ground after you saw the vehicle come down McDaniel Street, was that the truth?
That's the truth.
Is the fact that you watched the vehicles in that area the truth?
The truth.
All right.
Now watch what he said about how the guy was shot, how the guy was shooting.
If state is no longer using the reply aspect of the entire
No, I haven't heard of it.
You can take down 3Y, please.
Sure.
Right.
On the day of January 10th, 2015, was Nut wearing the outfit that you saw in State's Exhibit 3Y that was just taken down?
No, not that one.
What do you recall them to have been wearing on that evening?
Camouflage.
What do you say, sir?
Camouflage, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what he was talking about, Jules. Don't act like that.
Okay.
You know what that? I heard that, man.
And prior to watching his, let me ask you this: what kind of vehicle did he have?
Big, I can't think of the name of it, blue.
Okay.
Can't think of the name of it, blue.
Okay. Now publishing State's Exhibit number 14 Yankee, which started this evening. Do you see Nut's vehicle in this picture?
Right here.
Yes, sir. And when you say right here, can you describe what you're pointing at?
Blue, what is it all? I'm trying to call you, man.
Surprise them bullets didn't come in the inside the
Blue truck?
Right.
Okay.
inside the bullets didn't come in the car. Obviously the barber shop.
When you were out detailing his vehicle, did you have any conversation with him prior to starting?
We talk just a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And did he hang around after while we were detailing his vehicle?
Right, yeah.
Okay. What, if anything else, do you remember that occurred that evening as you were out detailing his vehicle?
Mainly nothing, man. Just smoother day, you know, which I thought was gonna be smooth. All of a sudden, you know, bam, everything break loose, man, you know.
And when you say bam, everything worked loose, what are you talking about?
I'm speaking on that.
If you scoot back up to the
Your
mic.
hand out your
I'm
mouth.
talking about the act of that moment, you know, the
Get on my nerves.
the diabolical and the evil still happening. Doing it around by that time, you know. I forgot to shoot a breed with the barbershop, you know. So that when I saw some things go down, you know.
What did you see go down?
When I saw a car coming down McDaniel Street, when I came out of the sunroof, that's when it all broke loose.
What broke loose?
Fighting, gunplay.
Gunfire.
Yeah.
And I want to put back up the last day's exhibit. Which was, excuse me, Your Honor, that should have been, my sincere apologies, Your Honor. That should be 14 days.
All right, thank you.
And when you say that all this broke loose, as you say, to use your words, do you see where on this state's exhibit, which is state's exhibit 14 Yankee, where Nut would have been standing?
Yeah, they were standing around. He was coming. He was coming out of the barbershop.
Out of which barbershop?
On Hair Limit.
Okay.
He was coming out of the rail. When he coming out of the rail, there was a car stopped here and came out of the sunroof. You know, bullet went flying everywhere all in the barbershop.
Ain't telling the
So a couple
truth.
of guys got hit.
Wait a minute. Not one coming out no barbershop. He was over there talking to them guys. And we seen the picture with them standing out there talking. He wasn't coming out that barbershop. Well, you don't know whether to believe these people or not.
His car on backstage on this side. I'm sorry, he got hit. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you a couple of questions with respect to what you just described, and we're going to break some of that down. On which side of the vehicle was Nut on the left side or the right side of the vehicle?
On the driver's side.
Okay, on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
And on what side were the other individuals?
On the passenger side over here.
Okay.
There's two of them.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay. How do you know them?
Well, came up in the hood together around, came up in the hood together around the University of John Hope. And come around the university area of John Hope. My apartment was in the area at a particular time when they had them up. Yeah.
You said also known as the Castleberry area?
Yes, sir.
And how many years did you know that?
Oh, man. A lot of years. Because I remember teenagers, something coming up. I'm older than you, but I remember a young boy coming up. You know, wanted to get into the game for the rapping game. Wanted to be a star, you know. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to circle back to that. You say that you got into the rap game. Do you know any artists that you may have worked with?
Well, one of the main artists I know were with Lucha.
Listen, he the one I'm
Are you
talking about.
familiar with the name Birdman?
Birdman,
Birdman.
Cash Money Millionaire.
That would be him. Are you telling me or asking me?
Right, that would be him.
All right. Do you know if Nut had any friendship or relationship with Birdman?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
This the witness I was talking about.
Have you ever personally observed? Have you ever personally observed Lucci with Nut?
Yeah.
Okay. Whereabout would you have noticed him?
I know when they came to the barber shop together.
When you say the barbershop, which one are you talking about?
On hair and everything.
Okay, here Do you, in that area when you would wash cars, did Nut ever come to ask you to wash his car?
Yeah.
All right. Did you?
Yeah.
How often would you wash his car?
About right every other day. Every day, either every other day.
All right.
Every other day.
Would you say that you considered Nut a friend?
Yeah.
That's a clean card. On the day of January 10th, yes, please. Thank you. Now publishing for the jury, what is argument is State's Exhibit 3, Yankee. And you can turn to the screen again to your left to look at what is being published, Mr. Davis.
Right.
Do you recognize the person in that photo?
Yeah.
Who was in that photo?
That.
I'm sorry.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would Nut pay you for detailing his car?
Yeah.
And how much would you pay?
$40, $50.
Is that more than what you'd be asking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
all right. And would you wash it in the area? Let me ask you this: where would you normally detail this car?
I would normally do a cut right there in between AM and Hair Unlimited.
Between the two barbershops.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. And do you recall if you may have? Do you recall if you seen him on January 10, 2015?
Yes, someone.
Did you, on January 10, 2015, at all wash his car that day?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know about what time you may have washed his car?
I can't really recollect on the time. But it was still daylight.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I can't really recollect on the time, but it was still daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Was the sun all the way up, or was it starting to come
It
down?
started to come down.
This the witness I was talking about, y'all. One of my key witnesses.
Mr. Davis, would you ever go out in the Texas Code area that you described earlier and be in that area when you weren't washing cars?
Yeah. Okay.
Why would you go out there?
Because that's just certain people sound like hang, she could breathe, talk. You know what I mean? Just kick it.
And when you say those things that you said, hang, shoot the breeze, kick it, what do you mean by those things? Let's start with what you mean.
Just shoot and breathe, just kick around for the day, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Talk.
Okay, so shooting the breeze.
Shoot and breathe, just kicking it, just talking.
All right. And how often would you go out in that little area and shoot the breeze, as you said?
We do it all the time.
All right. And when you say we, is it fair to say that you're talking about there are other people?
Other guys, right.
All right. Do you know their names?
Not necessarily. No.
All right. Do you still see them all the time?
Not all of them, but I see some of them.
On January 10th, 2015, before you washed up his car, were you hanging around and shooting the breeze with those gentlemen, those persons that you shot? Just breathe with those gentlemen.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna get into our
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
day 85. And this is Donovan Father. This is just the beginning
Members
that I
of the
want
jury,
to
good
catch.
morning. All right.
It's just the beginning that I want to catch when he's talking about his sons. And I want y'all to understand that he has four sons. And then he's going to explain to you about the baby mama, because I couldn't do it. Okay.
State, call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, state called Donovan Thomas Sr.
All right, summon Mr. Thomas Sr., please. Mr. Thomas, good morning, sir. Sir, if you would please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, if you'd be so kind to turn and face my deputy.
Oh, he got
sworn
his
witness,
slime
please.
color on.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm testimony you give this court will be the truth and only the truth?
Yes.
You may have a seat. State your name and also the spelling of your name for the court and to the mic.
Donovan Thomas, DONAVAN Senior.
Mr. Thomas, do me a favor. Scoot yourself up as close as you can to the microphone so we can all hear your voice, okay? All right.
Got that slime on.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Oh, gosh. So disturbing to see they back.
And Mr. Thomas, where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL.
Raised here in Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes.
And do you work?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Home owned trucking company.
And how long have you had your own trucking company?
2 years.
And are you married?
Yes.
How long have you been married?
31 years.
And do you have
31 years.
Yes.
Ooh.
How many children do you have?
5.
All 5 of your children from your current marriage.
No.
How many children do you have with your current wife?
2.
Okay. And what are their names?
Sequoia K and DeMonte Thomas.
Okay. Listen to this here.
SEQUOIACADE.
And you say DeMonte Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell DeMonte?
DEMONTE.
And with Miss Cave, does she have children?
My daughter?
Yes.
Yes.
How many children does Miss Cave have?
2.
And who is the father of her children?
Kelvin Treadwell.
And how long have you known Kelvin Treadwell?
About 10 years about.
Okay.
10 years.
And do you know Kelvin Treadwell to have a nickname?
OG Bentley.
Now, when you speak to him, you call him OG Bentley or you call him Kelvin Treadwell?
No, I call him Beady.
You call him BB?
Yeah.
All right. And you said you've known OG Bentley or Kelvin Treadwell for about 10 years?
Yeah, like 10, 11 years.
In those 10 years, did you ever know him to be associated with a gang?
Yes, YSL.
Basis. I'm gonna overrule the objection, sir.
You got to have basics now.
Associated with that gang.
You may, sir.
Through seeing him with him. Being with him.
Now, you said you have 5 children, so we have Sequoia and Diamante. How old is Sequoia?
Oh, man. That's 33, 34, 35, something right now.
Somewhere in there?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Diamante?
You were born in 9, so he's 34.
Excuse me, y'all.
Older.
Sequoia.
Okay.
So she should be 36.
Those his two kids.
Now you said you have 3 other children.
Mm-hmm.
Give me is that a yes for the record?
Yes.
Give me the names of your 3 other children.
Dontavius Thomas,
Dontavian, the one got shot.
Marquavius Curtis, and Donovan Thomas Jr.
And Mike Quavers has got a business.
How do you spell Marquavius?
MARQUOVA. Oh, man.
It's okay. And last name's Curtis,
Curtis, yes.
and then Don.
Excuse me, y'all.
Do either of them share the same mother?
Dontavius and Donovan,
And who is their mom?
Shawana Edmond.
And as far as Marquavius Curtis, does he have any siblings that are not your children?
Yes, he has those siblings.
Okay. Does he have any brothers?
Yes,
How many?
2.
Okay. What's his first brother's name?
Kelvin Watts.
So I just want y'all to see these names because I couldn't explain it better than she's writing it. Now I want to get into my.
Michelle Kill.
And how long have you known Kelvin?
His whole life.
Now, when you look at Calvin, you look at him as his son as well.
Yes.
Your Honor, I move for the admission of Jeffrey Williams, number 233. It is a
Object to any
music
further
video.
Hold on. All right. The state have an objection to
Yes,
Williams
Your Honor.
233?
So, sir.
All right, I'm gonna sustain that objection.
And I will move.
41, Williams 233 screenshot at 41 seconds.
Your Honor, then I'll move for the admission of Jeffrey Williams 233 without volume then.
Same objection.
Same ruling, I'm gonna sustain the objection.
Okay. Jeffrey Williams, number 233, screenshot 1, Your Honor, is at 41 seconds.
Any objection?
I don't think I've seen 233.
Mr. Kokomo, can you show that to the state for at 41 seconds and 50 seconds, please?
We have a cross exam. It's a Kokomo. You doing your job?
The next one.
So which one, ma'am?
Screenshot one and screenshots.
All right, Mr. Steele, you can lay a little more foundation.
Okay, Your Honor, can Mr. Kokomo approach Mr. Thomas and show Mr. Thomas Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 233, screenshot 1 at 41 seconds, and then at screenshot 2 at 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas, we're going to go one by one. You're going to be shown Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 233, screenshot 1 at 41 seconds. Tell me whether you recognize people in that screenshot.
Yes.
And who are those people?
See Birdman, Nut, Mr. Treadwell. I don't know who back that is to me right now.
Does it look like Jeffrey Williams?
It looked like him.
Okay. And then if you can go a couple of seconds later, it's 9 seconds later.
The objection to the testifying.
Yeah, Mr. Steele, could you don't comment, okay? Just advance the video.
Yeah, just
to orient, but do not
say what you got to
testify.
say and just
This
be
is Jeffrey
quiet.
Williams. Okay, on the screen now, by Mr. Kokomo, Jeffrey Williams, exhibit number 222A. Screenshot is already in evidence. And do you recognize people in that screenshot of the music video?
Yes.
And tell the ladies and gentlemen, you can point to them who you recognize.
Mr. Williams and Mark Williams.
Okay, and can you describe what Marquavius, nicknamed Greedy, is wearing to the ladies and gentlemen jury?
I don't know if it's white or gray with a BG emblem, bird game wrote on with a red skull cap.
And Jeffrey Williams?
Look like a white sweat top.
And his glasses?
Yeah, he got no shades.
And hair color?
Red color.
And going back to Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 222A, B double R, that has just been admitted into evidence, posted on December 4, 2014. You see that?
Yes.
By your child Greedy. Describe what your child's wearing.
It's red skull cap.
Gray sweat top, red leather, bird game, red skull cap.
Does that look the same clothing as your child is wearing in Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 222A screenshot?
Yeah, it look like.
Yeah.
And how about Jeffrey Williams? You see his hair color in here?
Yeah, see the hair color.
Yep.
Same color hair as in Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 222A that you looked at earlier screenshot?
Yes.
And the same type of wearing glasses in both of them, is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you know why your child, Marquavius, nicknamed Greedy, posted this December 4th, 2014?
No, I don't.
Because based upon your observations, you thought, I'm not saying you're wrong, you know, just,
Objection to the commentary.
I sustain the objection.
you thought that there was no communication, right?
Yes.
Mr. Steele, you can't testify and comment. Please, I've told you this 2 or 3 times now.
That was my question. To your observation, you didn't realize there was communication. Fair to say?
Objection made in this
I sustain the objection.
To your observation, you did not know that your son posted this social media, right?
No.
And it's fair to say that, I mean, these are grown children in 2015, right?
Yes.
And Donovan Thomas
Hey,
went to clearly
excuse.
other video shoots that you were not at.
Yes.
And that's okay, right? He's doing what he is, how he's living his life, right?
Yes.
You're a grown man. He can do what he want to do.
Now I'd like to show you what's already in evidence. With permission and this honorable court's permission. We're going to play with the court's permission, the first 25 seconds, okay? And about in 18 seconds, tell me if you see your son, okay? Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
You have permission to play?
Yes.
Oh. Can I stop in 1 minute or ask if you can stop? I have the volume. Don't have volume in. Can you play volume? Your Honor, volume's in as well, so we're going to start over. I apologize, that was played without volume. Mr. Thomas, same question though. We can play the whole thing if you want, but the jurors have already seen it. But we're gonna stop in about 25 seconds. Tell me when you see your child, okay?
Okay.
And the only reason I stopped is it wasn't playing with the volume.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just have, if the audio with this.
Then hold on 1 second.
I showed it was in it wrong before.
Right?
Top flow type shit. Red skirt, chandeliers with marble.
Right earlier?
Yes.
Okay, and that's your child, right?
Yes.
And did you see earlier Jeffrey Williams?
While he in this deal,
No, earlier, before this. Did you recognize Jeffrey Williams?
I might have missed him.
That's okay. While we're here, and this is stopped at,
I
I don't
missed
see
it.
the time, 18 seconds, point 62. Do you see the gentleman in the white and the black shirt
Yes.
with your child?
Yes.
And is that fair to say you know that person?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Rich Homie Quan.
Okay. And if we go back just a little bit, did you see Brian Williams, also performer known as Birdman, before this?
Why Donovan be frowning up?
Yes.
Okay. And do you see the gentleman behind him?
Yes.
Who's that gentleman?
Mr. Weed.
Okay. And can I have a time on that, Mr. Kokomo? For the jurors? That's 11:12, 11:38. The jurors have seen this already, so if you want to see it, but you didn't know that your son did this. Do you know what this song is?
No.
Okay. You didn't know that your son was in this video with Jeffrey Williams?
No.
Did you? You know it was released November 20th, 2014.
I sustain the objection.
Do you know when it was released?
No, I do not.
And we need to strike that question, the first question.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're to disregard the answer to the first question, okay?
Your Honor, it already came into evidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to return to your headquarters for just a second, please? Sir, if you could step outside for me, please.
Cause they getting on my nerve. The prosecutors and Mr. Steele, they getting on my nerve. I wish they'll go ahead on with this court and cut all this shenanigan out. Mr. Steele get on my nerve and the prosecutor get on my nerve. They don't want nobody to ask no questions and he making comments. The professionalism in this courtroom is terrible. Getting on my
Jury's
nerve.
left us. Mr. Steele, you've got to stop commentating or offering commentary in front of the jury. I've warned you about 4 times. If you do it one more time, I'm going to hold you in contempt. Contempt is punishable by fine and or jail of up to 20 days. I don't want to have to do that. But please do not comment in front of this jury anymore.
You keep doing it.
That's the only thing I'm going to tell you.
Why you
understand
keep
one
doing
another?
it?
I need an audible response, sir.
I said, yes, sir.
Okay, all right. As long as we do that, okay, but, all right. Let's take a comfort break. We'll take 10 minutes, okay? All right, we're in recess.
Why does he keep doing it? They get on my nerve, y'all. Y'all, they really the things that going on in this courtroom, I just can't believe it. It looked like Mr. Steele, and he looked like he trying to get fired. Contempt. Stop doing the same thing. It's no way in the world you as a attorney doing the same thing over and over and over again. Jeez, come on, y'all.
That's fine. Can you recognize that person without the face? By the arms
No.
or anything like that?
No.
The hat, nothing?
No.
Okay. Don't go too far, Mr. Kokomo. Your Honor, I'd like to show Mr. Thomas Jeffrey Williams exhibit number 229R. Your Honor, may Mr. Kokomo approach?
You may.
Wasn't
Jeez.
moving to admit that one.
Just be quiet, Mr.
Your Honor, may we approach a
Steele.
brief second?
He just won't hush. Man, he acting like Miss Love, you said. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't understand. This is just don't make no sense. Now, why she just not getting up, sashaying across there? I'm gonna skip it, y'all. I'm sorry.
And look at the account again. I just looked at the
That's okay.
Yes. Yes.
And do you have any reason to believe that that's not accurate and complete?
No.
All right, Your Honor, I move for the admission of Mr. Williams Exhibit 229R.
Any objection, further objection by the statement?
No further.
Okay, Mr. Williams, 229, Romeo is admitted, for objection, and maybe published as you see fit.
Okay, and Mr. Thomas, while that's coming up on the screen, again, you knew Rich Gang to be Mr. Williams, Mr. I won't use the given name, Rich Homie Kwan.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Once it comes up on the screen, if you could help orient the jurors, you see Mr. Williams Exhibit 229R,
Yes.
and that's a posting on social media by your child, fair to say?
Yes.
And on the left-hand side, it's his, your son, Donovan Thomas Jr.'s business fair logo.
Mm-hmm.
That's right?
Yes.
Okay. And then on the right-hand side, big business _ entertainment _ nut. Right?
Yes.
And then hashtags, big business, hashtag think it's a game, hashtag Rich Gang, right?
Yes.
And Rich Gang, Jeffrey Williams part of.
Yes.
And this is dated December 8th, 2014.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't know about that promotion?
No.
You're not gonna know
Now,
everything.
everything that we have talked about and shown deals with your child's music interests. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And you know Jeffrey Williams to be a musical artist?
Yes.
In 2014 or 13, 14, going into 15, did you understand whether Jeffrey Williams was a well-known artist, musical artist?
You saying that he got himself established?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And did you keep up with his schedule, how often he was in Atlanta area and how often he was performing elsewhere?
No.
All right. Now, this is already in evidence. This is State's Exhibit number 331Y. Your Honor, may I display it? Mr. Thomas, you've seen this before. It's going to come up on the screen again. If you, just to refresh everyone's memory.
Wait, Mr. Glenn, Mr. Steele, just be quiet for a minute.
Do you remember seeing this earlier today?
Yes.
And explain to the jury?
Yes.
And again, and it's just me. Do you mind? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Okay, and if we start at the top again, just to orient, this is big business _ entertainment _ nut. Fair to say?
Yes.
And then it has on the bottom, well, it has the picture. You see your child's wearing two different chains, the ones that you described earlier, I believe.
Yes, he almost a couple chains.
Am I right? It's two?
Yes, he almost a couple chains, yes.
Yeah, and this one chain is for your child's brother, right? CMB?
Yes, his cousin. His cousin.
I apologize.
You got it.
I apologize. And then the other one, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, so correct me, that's the hands, the praying hands, right?
Praying hands, yes.
All right. And that's your child, who we just saw about in the white?
Yes.
And then to his right, do you know who that person is?
Birdman.
All right. And I know this is in evidence. We've seen it before, but if we could just go up. All right. Sorry. The other way, down. And your child posted on his social media, big business _ ENT _ nut, me and OG Stunner, summer time, bowling, Labondo, Blood Love, my N, 100. You see that?
Yeah.
And the C was removed to the B in a couple of places. Is that fair to say? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine.
Oh, you missed what Labondo? You said something about Labondo. What's Labondo? Let's say bowling. L.A. don't.
Oh, L.A. You're right.
L.A. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I'm just making sure.
No. What did I say? Okay. Sorry.
Bondo.
And do you know what Bondo may refer to if you...
Supposed to be condo.
Okay, the B replaces the C?
Yes.
Okay, you've seen that before?
Yes.
And that happened in the ruling, the word before that?
Yes.
All right. And then it's, it says at Birdman 5-star, like you said earlier, right?
Yes.
And this is January 2, 2015, which is, God forbid, 8 days prior to January 10th, 2015.
Yes.
All right. And this is a friendly post, your opinion, right?
It was just a post. I'm not sure. I can't compliment on it.
Did you see it as it came out, or did you see it to get ready for
From
the
what I took as being, he was text something and he was just replying back.
Okay. All right. Did you see any, today, do you know that the big business _entertainment _nut is still functional? You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Okay, people keep it updated.
Yes.
And do you ever check it?
No.
The whole time?
No.
All right. Do you know whether at the time of January 15, 2015, all the way to today, your son's social media account follows Jeffrey Williams' Thugger account?
Excuse me?
Do you know whether from January 10, 2015 to today, your son's Instagram account follows Jeffrey Williams' Thugger account? Do you know that?
No, I don't know that.
Okay.
Be careful, Mr. Steele. That sounds like a comment to me instead of a question.
Can I just have 1 second? Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is day 85 of the YSL Young Thugger trial.
I'll be right back, okay? Can I just have 1 second?
Trial.
Yes, sir.
And that is Donovan's father on the stand. The young man from day 79 and day 83 that was shot in the video at the barbershop. That was his son. Okay. During the time of the shooting, Thugger was at a show that his son promoted for him. Okay. And they trying to blame, accuse Young Thugger of planning a hit on Donovan, and I don't understand that. Now, Lucius, I may be saying his name wrong, Lucius or Lucius YFN Lucius had talked to him before all of this had been committed. I don't understand why he's not testifying. And I'm going to always say that. But I noticed they got rid of Lucius before the RICO to get him out of the RICO. But he did a lot of time, like he served a lot of time while he was locked up. And I can understand that. State prosecutors trying to be slick.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. God, thank you.
Mr. Shard, anything, sir?
Mr. Thomas, my name is Max Shard. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, Mr. Shard.
Sir, do you remember earlier today, when the state was asking you questions, you were discussing the video tape inside the barber shop.
Yes? Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. And my recollection is you identified your other son as being an individual inside the barber shop.
Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
Okay. And you said that you told Detective Thorpe gave Detective Thorpe this information.
Yes.
Okay. And Detective